didn't want to get involved in another war. World War I sucked. Um, there was a whole bunch of bullshit and isolationism in the world at the time. It was the social norm.
Yeah, so I'm just saying it's nothing to be proud of. That's all I'm saying. I'm just saying old Hack said something and he was wrong, okay? I mean, we didn't do the war thing for the honorable reasons. We only did it for the same fucking 9/11 bullshit reasons.
Well, yeah, of course. Like, old Hex is always wrong. You just gotta kind of take that into
I would
account.
say that we got involved for bullshit reasons, but we stayed involved after we became enlightened for valiant reasons.
We didn't become enlightened until right before the fall of the Reich.
Yeah, I don't think we didn't end the war very gracefully. I mean, we carpet bombed Germany after they were pretty much defeated, and we fucking nuked Japan after we were pretty close to fucking driving them back home.
Countries would surrender.
I'm not gonna. Let's not argue this fucking old history stuff because you're just gonna piss me off. But I mean, no, we did it the crudest, stupidest, laziest, cheap ass, weaselly way possible. We showed no integrity, old hacks. We never show any integrity.
What of the military-industrial complex? I don't hear that talked about. Corporatism in war and like the business of war has been a huge thing for a very long time. As soon as they figured out, hey, you can sell bullets, well,
Yeah, well, that's why we're in Libya. That's why we're blowing up Libya so we can sell more, we can buy more cruise missiles because we have to use up our cruise missiles, and then we can rebuild Libya by selling new arms so they can buy new anti-aircraft guns, so they can buy all new anti-aircraft technology from us again. I mean, this is just such bullshit. I mean, and even if they don't buy it from us, they're going to buy it from one of our resellers. So in the end, we're going to make the money. And so this is kind of disgusting.
Hey, Gary, could I shave you and then give you a head?
Whatever. Maybe. I don't know.
His birthday's coming up.
What the fuck, man? What are you on?
Oh, whatever.
Well, what the hell are you on? What, would you want to suck a hairy cock? No, I don't think
Well,
so.
whatever. Yeah, that shaving thing is a little interesting. I have to admit, I never did that. I did that like last fall, and I said, yeah, well, this is pretty cool. So I could go there again.
I can do it with a straight razor and like 7 swipes. I'm that good.
Oh, well, don't even straight razor. Come on, are you fucking kidding me? Oh, what the hell? I mean, even if that was the only way you could do it, I wouldn't let you do it that way. I mean, that's insane. When you could, whatever. I mean,
asshole in 5.
Well, whatever. I'm not even gonna. I'm not. Whatever. Straight.
This is a good example. This is a good example of why you should never check out for a few minutes and do other things in Gary's room and then come back and expect to be able to re-enter the conversation. The fuck is going on? Who's shaving who and who's sucking whose dick? Black Cats, you sinner. You sinner.
You really can't let him
really
lose.
Enamored with Gary's private parts.
Yeah, whatever.
Love can be different, okay? Fuck your Christianity bullshit.
Amen.
Yeah, just as an aside, I'm not actually Christian. That whole sinner thing was kind of, yeah, it was enough.
Why do you think that the American public is so stupid? What makes you think that?
I live here.
What?
I live in this country. I see people. I see people go about their fucking days, old hack. I see what people do. I see what they do with their time. I see what they want. I see the type of entertainment that we're fed. That's the dumbest question ever. I think we should talk about, I think we should talk about, Black Cat shaving Gary and sucking his dick.
Yeah, but that's a sort of interesting point. Shut up. Everybody knows shut up. I'm talking. But that's sort of an interesting point, though, Paul, because, movies are financed in an entirely different way, right? I mean, they make money a different way, and movies are so much better than television. I mean, that is kind of weird, isn't it? I mean, why are movies so much better than television?
Movies can be so much better than television, but you've got to admit that probably fucking like 8 out of 10 movies that are made are not better than television. They're just an extension of television.
Yeah, it's true. I haven't watched like every stupid panty movie and all these nerds, double nerds 3, triple nerds 4. Yeah, you're right. There are a lot of bad movies. Okay, never mind. Yeah, my flash keeps almost blowing up. But anyway, yeah, there are a lot of bad movies. So I don't know what part of that you didn't hear or heard, but whatever. So yeah, point taken. And it's the common denominator thing again too.
Because we watch movies together.
You're gonna spend that much money, Yeah, well, whatever. Let's take it to a private room or whatever. Silly person. Watch movies together.
Well, like we could message each other if that's okay. Like I know you don't like instant messages, but I like talking to you. It's fun.
Yeah, cool.
There is no real lack of
massage each other. That's what it is.
There are good things on TV. They're just rare. I mean, cable television works. Like HBO and Showtime has some good shit. I've noticed, at least lately. Game of Thrones is pretty freaking epic.
Yeah, but that's not the argument, though. Yeah, there's some great fucking shit on TV. There's some great... That's not the argument, though. The argument is that the great shit that's on TV, the great shit that's on the internet, is drowned out by the shit that's on TV. That's the point.
All right, I understand.
Well, my argument is that you're blaming the consumer, not the producer, while as I'm putting all the blame on the
And then we were done with this argument.
Yeah, and we have to. But basically, the point is, though,
That's
it's
fine.
a mixture of both. That's the problem, and they feed each other. So if you fix one of the problems, it'll enhance the other problems. So that's my argument. Is the whole thing is they're going to sink or float together. So you want smarter people, you need smarter memes. You want better memes, you need smarter people. I mean, the two of them have to interact with each other.
And I think that's the big departure between you and I, Gary, and old hacks is who drives the truck. You know what I mean? Who's driving the truck with regards to what we're fed as consumers? I think that it's the people demanding the content. Old hacks, at the very least, thinks that it's the people providing the content. That's the big debate here, and I'm not going to be convinced either way.
I'm just saying the common denominator is obviously the bigger majority, okay? That's the whole point of a common denominator, so it always is driven down. So yeah, your content's always going to be driven down, all right? But the point is it doesn't have to go down as far, is my only point. And as long as it's a capitalist mechanism for financing, the smarter content, the smarter 30% has no vote. That's the stupid part. So it's a bad democracy, so to speak. It's a bad voting system because the voting system basically has eliminated 30% of the population from voting.
I think it's lower than 30%, at least here. I mean, the producers are just exploiting the consumer stupidity. If you watch Romanian television, I haven't been watching it in 7 years, but since my brother came, I've been watching television with him. And it's all the shows are copied from US shows, and there are some, like, very rare television shows where people were talking books or something like that, and they have no audience. Nobody wants to see that. It's not. I mean, if there was an audience for that, people would provide that more.
Yeah, well, I don't know, but that's sort of like, this is where this argument gets a little complicated, because what they do is they allow these, it's like the professors, okay? We could say that they're talking philosophy. Well, we know they're not talking philosophy, they're just talking bullshit, all right? And it's like the Warhol syndrome, all right? If all of a sudden you let the elitist of the art industry define what art is, you're in big trouble. And if you let these cliche populist type intellectuals define what intellectualism is, yeah, then you end up with a show about how to make shoes. You end up with crap. So I mean, there has to be a middle ground there somewhere where you mix these two themes, where you have the theme is to make intelligent program, but you're realistically, you know that, yeah, you have to make it consumable. And I'm just saying that that's where these two things never cross. They don't cross too well. And that's the danger of it. That's the danger of public television, because that sort of was its liability, is that they gave all the keys to a bunch of wackos. I mean, the extremists. I mean, there was a period in the 70s, I mean, you people wouldn't know it, but I mean, there was a period in the 70s when they might as well call public television, you know, gay television. I mean, it was every fucking show was about gays and gay rights and gay pride and gay balloons and gay puppies.
That's just what you noticed.
Well, I'm not saying, but I'm not going to argue with you folks. Just shut up, old axe. I'm just saying, it was all over the fucking place. It was just completely gay.
Gay is fun.
I see a lot of pseudo-intellectualism, like on television, shows like Big Bang Theory and whatnot, where they use geeks and nerds and whatnot, and a lot of like scientific or babble to kind of make you think it's intelligent, but at the same time it's just the same shit delivered. What purpose do you think that serves?
Well, I don't think it serves much of a purpose. I'm just saying there's alternatives to that, okay? There's like the Monty Python thing. What was that Doctor Who thing? I mean, there's different ways to integrate science into programming. I'm just saying it doesn't have to all be stale bullshit. It can be Matrix. It can be theatrical. It can be a lot of different ways that you put science into the medium, all right? And that's all I'm saying is yeah, the candy bar store, you're not going to be able to sell to these tiny minority audiences. I'm just saying that the point is by having this capital model, we ensure that 30% of the population has no vote. That's my only argument. The smartest 30% has no vote because they are not going to be part of this voting system. They will not be a participant, all right, because they're not going to be convinced to buy a product based on a 30-second ad.
I think that we're doing a disservice to the argument with regards to using science as a metaphor. I think we're well beyond the point where we need to start getting people interested in science. I think we need to start getting people interested in government and you know, the more pertinent and relevant issues at the forefront of what we need to be fucking worrying about, right?
Yes, good
and
point.
That's even harder to fucking do than to get people interested in science. It's great. People are making video, you know, shows like The Big Bang Theory that are like, oh, let's weave a little of nerdism into this. That's great, but I think that it's like beyond the point now. I think we're well beyond that point.
I agree.
Well, look, I mean, we're all made by different things, okay? And I could say, like, why do I have this perspective or that perspective, or why am I more focused on this stuff? And I'm saying some of this stuff was fed into me by public television, by watching shows like Firing Line, all right, where you had an hour-long show, you debated one subject, it was a disciplined debate, and even though the host, you know, William F. Buckley was a right-wing lunatic, he gave the argument a fair hearing, right? So, and then what's the new modern version was Crossfire. And now you have these stupid cable personalities, and they just do this drama shit where they start insulting each other's mothers. I mean, so that's a huge evolution, right? I mean, it's just gotten, it's just crap by comparison to what it was. So you could have discussion about social politics, you know, when I was young, that was just so much better than it is now in terms of the quality of the conversation. So that's got to change. I mean, you can't give it a fair hearing in, you know, this who can insult the other guy better format.
Hey Gary, can I lay my head on your chest while
I
you
kind of
talk
like
so that I can hear your
That's what they do in
Yes,
government.
yes, you can. Yes, okay. Just answer all your questions with a yes. Okay, these are all theoretical anyway. So just answer them all with a yes.
So I can poke you in the butt?
Yes, you can
Yeah,
do
sure,
all.
for a
Yes,
second.
yes, yeah. Just answer them all with a yes. It's all okay. It's all good. Yeah, yes.
Gary, I want to say I like the dissing each other format. I think that's productive.
Yeah, see, this is where
And I think it's
old hacks. This
entertaining,
is where
too,
old
you
hacks
know.
goes. See,
Like you're
see,
saying, it
this
needs
is
to be
why there's
entertaining.
no point in even trying to engage with him because he'll say something this preposterous, right? You go to all this trouble to have a whole conversation, and he'll say, well, "I think it's good. I like pie in the face argument. Like the guy says something stupid, you throw a pie in his face. That fucking show was great. Pie in the face. Yeah, that was good."
Yes. I like being entertained.
And see, this is the point where I find myself agreeing with you, Gary, because I'm the type of guy that when I do my stick ham rooms, unless the guy is like that guy earlier that's jerking off, I'm not going to kick him. But I can see why you've probably kicked old hacks out of your room like 90,000 times, because that it's frustrating. You're frustrating, old hacks. You're a frustrating fuck.
Paul, you're a fucking idiot. Paul, you are a fucking idiot. Now, come on, that's funny. There's some people in this room are going to laugh at me saying that you're a fucking idiot. Okay? And that's entertaining.
I'm an idiot. You're right. I'm a fucking moron. You're right. You got me. You nailed me, old hacks. You fucking nailed me.
The fact that you're mad is even more entertaining. You know, that was like a sarcastic comment.
I'm not really all that mad, Cats. I got to be honest with you. I know I always sound mad. If you knew me a little more personally, you'd know.
Always are mad every day, all day.
I am mad. Okay, you're right. Fuck you. I'm mad. Okay, I'm mad. Are you happy now? I'm fucking angry.
Exactly.
Jelly?
Yeah, whatever.
Like a year
Joke.
or two
Everybody's a
ago,
fucking
I thought
joke.
Paul Zigo was like the angriest person on YouTube. I don't know, all your videos were rants, and that was awesome. But I just thought, oh, you're so goddamn angry all the time. But yeah, this is just like a personality thing. It's not, it doesn't necessarily mean that you are that angry all the fucking time.
And what did
You
I
have high blood pressure, Paul Z.
I probably do. I haven't been to the doctor in a few years, but what I just learned now is that, Chris has seen my shit on YouTube, which puts me in a whole different, like, that just makes me, wow.
She saw your shit. Ew, I wouldn't want to do
a good
that.
time to make sure you're
Ew. Ew. But anyway, this is so funny though because I watched Paul Z. Your videos from the past, they really weren't that angry. You're always kind of calm, and you're just kind of like, well, you people are all kind of like baboon looking. And I can see your shiny butts.
That's because he
I mean, you all seem pretty calm to me. You never really seemed angry. You just seemed kind of, oh, well, this is all even kind of an indignity to have to point this out to you, but, you're all kind of idiots and stupid and pointless and a waste of my time.
Do the whole anger thing with humor. You know what I mean? I mix it with equal parts. I mix it with equal parts, humor and anger. So I think that kind of dilutes it. But I really am an angry, little man. When it all comes down to it, I'm really just angry.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying by comparison, I'm like fucking like nuclear angry or something because, I just don't see you anywhere close to doing the shit I almost hit a tree. I almost punched a tree in the video yesterday. And I've so many times I have just been ready to throw the camera. Just throw it. Just fucking launch the fucking camera.
Well, that's the problem, though. If I think that you and I, Gary, are pretty much on equal levels when it comes to anger. But if I fucking allowed myself to go that distance, my videos would be just me yelling fuck over. I'd just be a fuck, fuck. Like that's all I could do. You know what I mean? You have better control than I do.
Yeah, well, I don't have any control lately.
You said something really interesting. You said, Chris, you watch my videos? And it's like, Chris is like one of us, but she gets a lot more views because, unlike us, she's fucking gorgeous. And that's a fact of life. And she will always get more views because she's always going to be more gorgeous than any of us. So what are you going to do about that? Are you going to not allow her to get more views just because she's better looking?
Well, we'll see about that in some 30 fucking years when I'm all gray and wrinkled and shit like that. If I will get views then, if I will make videos then and I will get views then, I'm gonna fuck everyone in this room in the fucking face, because I will prove you wrong.
Yeah, well, you know, she's a pretty good smart.
Well, I mean, look, let's be honest.
You know, which is also appealing. So she has like a 30%, 30%, you know, 30%, 30%, 30% kind of ratio. But whatever. Yeah, okay, whatever. But no one's talking about stopping her from being popular. We're just talking about allowing other content to get fairly represented and have a fair opportunity to gain an audience. And that's really what I keep arguing about, is that Google is a popularity engine. It makes the popular more popular. It doesn't find the gold. It doesn't support the gold. It doesn't raise the gold. It doesn't do any of that shit. It makes the popular more popular, and it's usually common denominator moron content that it's doing that with. So I'm just saying we can change those matrix a little and make for a better world. We can, yeah.
But even under a more honest demographic, Chris will get more views.
Duh.
Hey, Gary.
Duh.
Gary,
Well, so
your
what we do is
microphone,
get people
when
like
you're talking,
Chris
sounds like there's like a
she represents
background
us.
noise
She's like our representative because
that's
she's
like
gorgeous.
happening.
She's going to
It's
get more
weird.
views, and she's informed.
I'm glad you like it. I'm sorry about the background noise. I have this thing with my leg, you know, it does this thing. It's really good in bed, trust me. But, yeah, it's not too good on stick hand.
I'm gonna give you the explanation my mom gave me for why she watches stupid shows. She says that she has so much fucking issues that when she watches television, she doesn't want to think. She just wants to be entertained. And I think that's the basic problem with consumers. I mean, here, I don't know, I never watched US television, and I'm not talking about like TV series, just, you know, basic shows. If you make people eat bugs, or if you make people see ghosts, this is the shit that is gonna get a lot of views on Romanian television, like all the time. That's what's gonna be popular.
I know, but but my argument will always come down to the Star Trek kind of argument, okay? Star Trek was this perfect mix, okay? You took intelligent, smart content, you mixed it into a little bit of a drama series, and that's all you have to do. You have to just make intelligence consumable. You can make it, you can give it a little bit of spice and a little bit of flavor. So you can either have Green Acres or you can have Star Trek. I'm saying, yeah, they both should exist, but if we're going to promote one or we're going to subsidize one or we're going to let one be a little bit of a failure, we cut the Star Trek more slack than we cut the Green Acres.
Hey, Gary, you like Star Trek. Have you ever played something called Eve online? Because it's actually pretty cool. I think you would like to look into that.
Shut up, Cat.
Paul,
Shut up.
why are you so angry? You're so angry. Why?
I know, I'm mad.
Down.
Shut up. He's never played Eve and he won't. Shut up. Chris makes a good point. This is a really fucking great point that she just made, right? I work a job where I'm basically, I get fucked in the ass 45, 50 hours a week, right? That's my job. And so, like, look, I totally understand where she's coming from. People, when they turn on the fucking TV, when they turn on the internet, they don't want to hear about serious shit. I spent all my fucking care with regards to serious shit in my 45, 50, 60-hour fucking week, right? I just want to be entertained. All right, it takes a little bit of acumen to fucking go beyond that and say, okay, I just got fucked in the ass for 60 hours. Now I want to fucking look into some shit that matters. That's the difference.
Paul's ego.
And I don't think, and like I said, I don't think the two are that far apart. That's all my argument is. Okay, again, I'll go back to the vegetarian example. The giving you a bowl of flavored potato chips or giving you a bowl of roast beef. I think I can migrate you to the potato chips. All right, I can migrate you to something other content. I'm just saying we can have entertainment, but we can have entertainment that is also enlightening and mentally beneficial.
Dude,
Hey, Gary,
and the fucking...
can I have? Well, hold on, Gary. Can I have a position on your cock for 60 hours a week?
Whatever. Yeah, whatever. A position? What? Just one position? You have to move a little.
Well, no, not just one position. I'm talking like a position as a job, a career. 60 hours a week.
Yeah,
Working
whatever.
at
Well,
getting
yeah,
fucked in the
whatever.
ass.
I'm not gonna pay much. I'm sorry. I don't really got a lot of money. But whatever.
Well, you don't have to
Whatever.
pay
Yes, you
anything,
could be.
man. Don't
You
you
could
worry
be
about
my
it.
official cock maintenance man. Okay? Yeah, you can be the man. I'll even give you a little suit, a little uniform, a badge, an ID card. Yes, you got the job. Cool.
Do you want to smoke? Do you want to smoke?
Cats, I have to ask, dude. I have to ask. And maybe it's because that Gary, starts this room and he's, the rock star in the room. Why is it that you're pursuing him and not me? Is it the fat thing? Is it the hair? You know what I mean? Why is it that he's getting all your cock attention and not myself?
The reason he gets the attention is because I actually understand him. Like, I'm well enough versed into philosophy rather, sorry, chewing gum. I'm well enough versed in philosophy to break down his arguments, even through his emotion and his rage, because I understand that he's actually really angry about some of the things that he's talking about, and I understand why. Like, it's bullshit. A lot of the stuff that he has to deal with, and he doesn't fucking like it. Fuck yeah,
Yes,
I like
and
that.
he wants
I like
to.
that
He
attitude.
wants to heal my wounds. I'll heal your pain, like the Star Trek guy, right? I'll heal your pain. He wants to heal me. So it's okay. He's a healer.
That's the worst answer that I could possibly have hoped
Well, I thought it was
from that
pretty good. That was
question.
really great. That really was pretty good stuff for a.
What that I loved him for his deepness, for the deepness of his philosophy and his intellect. Yeah. That's a terrible answer.
Yeah, right. No. That's actually no. I'm giving you props here because basically what you said was that Gary is relevant, intelligent, knows what he's talking about, and I'm just an angry fat guy. You know what I mean? That's the difference between Gary and I. So it really was. That's a blow. No, I did. I did admit that I'm an idiot too. Thanks, old hacks, for jumping in, bro.
That's the first step.
See, so we agree. So why are you even asking this question in the first place if you know the answer? It's a rhetorical question.
Because I'm an idiot. I'm stupid. Old hacks is right. You're right. I should never have answered because now I'm fucked.
No, you're fucked 60 hours a week. Right now, you're just not fucked. Specifically by me.
I'm exhausted. Jeez.
How much longer are you going to be an idiot?
The rest of my fucking life.
It's a bit of a silence moment. I just want to say that I'm gonna go in very, very shortly because this is not my computer. My brother fucked my computer in the ass just to be in the spirit of the conversation, so I can't stay long. I just want to say hi.
Yeah, that was super charming of you. But you never didn't even watch any of my videos this week. Stupid being distracted by all this family crap. I made great videos. I did fucking great videos.
I have no computer.
Okay, jeez. You got enough of a computer to watch Xena, the mystery goddess of the wild, or whatever the fuck she is.
Do what every other sister in the history of fucking time has done to their brother, and tell your brother to go fuck himself and just keep his computer. What's the disconnect here?
Yeah, my sister's
He doesn't have a computer and he's 13. I don't think he can fuck himself. He spilled coke all over my laptop and then he didn't tell me about it, and then he tried to fix the problem by washing it with detergent and shit like that. It was cruel.
He
didn't know that.
I he has fapped at least once.
It's good to know that people are just as retarded in Romania as they are in the United States. That gives me a little bit of hope.
Yeah, well, he's actually grown up in Germany, so it's kind of a bad sign.
I have a professor from Romania, and he is one of the smartest people I know. He's a mentor to me, and he's the professor that taught me and introduced me to philosophy. Very, very good man.
Good for you. Good for you, Cats. You don't want to have gay sex with me, so I'm going to disregard everything that you say from here on.
Yeah, well, you're just not Romanian enough. See, I'm kind of Romanian.
You were mad. You were mad. Are you jelly now?
I'm way jelly. I'm super jelly.
Jelly? I got that. Yes.
Anyway, I really haven't had any idea how addicted I am to the internet and to having a computer. I mean, I've been fighting with Flory like non-stop over the laptop. He doesn't understand that I need it. I just need it. And he's gonna leave in a few days, and I hope I can manage to get another laptop by then, because otherwise I'm screwed.
You're in a great position, Chris. Just tell him, look, you spilled Coke on my fucking laptop. Now your laptop is my laptop until you replace my laptop. I mean, fucking, what's the problem?
Well, the problem is that I'm using my husband's laptop, and my brother is the one who screwed my laptop, and my brother doesn't have a laptop, and he's 13 and has no money, so it's fail all over the place.
Yeah, well, look, Paul's drunk, okay? So just wait till after stick him. You send him a PM, right? You send Paul a PM and you say, look, Paul, I won't be able to watch your videos, okay, unless, I have a laptop. So, we got to work this out, right, Paul? And then Paul will take care of it.
Yeah, exactly. That would work at this point, because due to my job, I have MacBooks laying around my house. So it would totally work. Yeah, I'd totally fucking ship a MacBook to Romania. Whatever.
Yeah, she's got too much integrity. She really doesn't know how to do this hot chick thing at all. I mean, really. I mean, goddamn. I mean, just don't exploit it at all. I mean, fuck.
Good for you.
That's because she's a good person.
It's quite funny, actually.
It really is true. She is
I mean,
a
as
good
soon as
person.
I said on Twitter that my laptop is screwed, I had some people sending me money for it, and I have I don't know, something. Yesterday I was having almost $400 in my PayPal just for people sending me money to get a laptop. I don't know, it's fucking weird. After I get my paycheck, I will probably be able to buy it. I mean, I don't even know how much it is these days, but I can get a decent second-hand at least.
You want to go out?
Just go get an IBM or a Lenovo. Those things are so reliable. If you're going to get a Lenovo, go for a W series.
Just for the guys in the room, completely unrelated to the current conversation, because all the guys except for Black Cats, because you're a fucking asshole, I just peed outside. That's awesome, isn't it? Isn't that a great feeling to pee outside? Fuck you, Black Cats, and everybody else.
I don't know, 10 times so far tonight. I've just been chilling out here, pissing in the bushes. True story. So you're a huge ass.
That's one of the things you like.
I don't know, people assume that in Romania laptops are cheaper than in the rest of the world, and it's not. I mean, in Romania laptops are actually more expensive because all of them are imported, and you have to get the transportation fee and so on. So if I get a laptop, I will order it online. And I need a good one in the sense that I can't edit videos. I can't use Pinnacle unless I have at least 2 gigabytes of RAM. And yeah, they can get, I think, pretty expensive.
I think you ought to get a real computer.
Get a real computer. Get a Macintosh. Do yourself a favor. Get a Mac.
Yeah.
Get a Mac, baby.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, yeah, right. Buy it at Starbucks. I still get a commission.
Get Mac, pay 3 times as much.
My laptop was fine. I had it for 3 years, and it was pretty cheap when I bought it. I don't think I need a very performant one, but just I think it will be in the $400 range or over.
Well, then you're shit. You're not going to get a Mac for $400. Never mind.
Yeah, but you really could use it better computer. I mean, she does, she makes these videos, and it really could be better quality, high definition, all that kind of stuff. You do it.
Well, I think I would need a better camera for that, and it's not gonna happen. I mean, there's no point in paying for an HD camera, which costs a shitload of money, just to have like my face in fucking HD. I don't make videos showing like pretty nature and I don't know, some kind of fancy footage. It's just me talking. I don't think we need an HD for that.
Footage, don't you see?
Yeah, you just don't get what. Yeah, you really don't get what good footage is. So whatever. Yeah, I mean, I'm just thinking about some of those videos. But whatever, never mind.
Video you made where you're decorating the Christmas tree.
Yeah, well, I don't even talk about that kind of shit. I'm getting all chubby. But whatever. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, well, look, just send me your frickin' address. I'll send you a camera. Fuck it, why not? I mean, I thought.
Yeah, just to update everybody. Sorry, Gary, but just to update everybody, I fucking still hate black cats. Fuck you, black cats. Go die in a fire. Fuck you. You're an asshole.
Wow, that was pretty aggressive. Wow. I wonder what that was all about. Wow.
Yeah, if this was my room and or Gary was dumb enough to give me, operator privileges in his room, I would have kicked you long ago, you son of a bitch.
Wow. It must be PM and stuff. Yeah. I got your Mac password. It's got some kind of shit going on there.
Nah, I'm just talking to a friend. Gary.
What?
Can I scratch your hair? Do you like to be pet?
Yeah.
Hair stroked.
I like to be petted on the head. Yeah. Do. Alright, I'm gonna get my coffee now.
Fucking asshole.
Exactly. Yeah. It's all about the asshole. Which is a little spooky.
Hey, Paul Ziga, why are you mad, brah?
I'm mad. I'm just angry in general, but I'm mad right now because
He's mad because
you apparently you're apparently far.
He said that he's an idiot.
Exactly.
Well, Paul Ziga, you know what else you kind of fell into? Like, I've known Gary longer than you, and I've had a chance to kind of just, get to know him and understand him and so on, and grow to like him. Where have you been, man? It's just a matter of too late. Sorry.
No, dude, I'm here. Gary will tell you, I'm in his room pretty often. I mean, I don't know if I'm a regular, but I'm here. I'm here well enough for you. And old hack, fuck you. But you're right. I'm an idiot. I admit it. I'm an idiot. Yeah. Can we move beyond the fact that I at least have the fucking balls? Listen, old hack. Listen. I have the balls. I have the balls and wherewithal to admit the fact that I'm a fucking moron who knows nothing. Where are you at, bro? Where are you at? Come at me.
Being a fucking idiot.
Yeah, but see, that's the.
Where you at, bro?
I would argue that it's better to admit being an asshole. I mean, that's the approach I take. Okay, I just do the yes, I'm an asshole, because that covers idiot a little bit. Because sometimes I'm an idiot. Okay, but if I call myself an asshole, then I'm still safe because you can still be smart and be an asshole. So I would go with asshole.
Hence being a smart ass. One of my favorite things.
Your mic is screwed up here.
Well, whose fault is that, God damn it? Oh, it's because it's on the ground, probably. Where the fuck is it? I don't know. I found it.
See, like, look at that. He's just so cool.
Exactly.
He's just
That's
he's
pretty.
like, fucking man,
Yeah,
let it go.
I do everything. Charming.
Fucking Gary, what do I have to do? What do I have to do to be a tenth as cool as you are? You are. You glorious son of a bitch.
He has it naturally. It's a natural talent for him. What he has just can't be reached through training.
Yeah, right. I'm trying to contemplate. I'm trying to think of like the answer to the question, because there probably is an answer to the question. But yeah, it didn't occur to me.
I way too hard. That's my problem, isn't it, cats? I'm a try hard.
Yeah, but I also like dudes with long hair. And Gary is one of them.
Dude,
That mustache.
up here.
Oh god, I bet you that tickles. Oh, yeah.
Let me be honest with you, cats. Up here, on the top with the hat off, the hair's not all that long, but down below, I can braid that shit, bro. I can braid it.
Well, the homoeroticism going on. I like.
Actually, mine, like, naturally braids itself magically.
Yeah, it gets like natural dreads. Natural dreadlocks. Like I'm a Jamaican from the waist down, bro. Think about that.
Are you hung?
Think
Well,
about it. He said think
because
about it.
Gary, I know, is hung well. Obviously, he's Gary.
No, you missed that part of the conversation where I admitted that I'm not hung. I'm not hung well at all. No, I'm not.
Yeah, but see, I'm a bottom, and I like to take it up the ass, so you gotta put out. And I know Gary can put out, and you can't.
Put out like I. Oh yeah. Oh, I had a problem finding the rolling pin.
I think it's
what the
because
hell?
you're jealous
What
of
the
my
hell
good
is
looks.
that even? He put
I'd be
out.
worried about that, actually. Yeah.
Jeez, like you can't buy one of those.
Can't hear you, Gary. Come on. I know you're saying something.
You can just buy a putter outer, right? You can buy a big rubber putter outer. I've seen them, like online. You can buy one. How would you even know? I mean, if somebody slipped you the fakie, how would you know the difference? It's in your ass, for Christ's sakes. I really don't know how discriminating my ass would be. Like, maybe I should do some experiments. But I mean, can my ass tell the difference between, like, I don't know, a porcelain roller pin and a wooden roller pin? I don't know. Can it do that?
Mine can. I have a very sensitive asshole and rectum. And because of this, I actually...
Yeah, I heard there's a lot of neurons. There's lots of neurons in the anus. Your rectum and your anus are separate. One has a bigger brain than the other one. I have a million neurons in my fucking anus. It's really smart. Smart ass.
Doesn't like... I don't know, doesn't hard work make up... Cats, doesn't hard work make up for some of the deficiencies that I have, though, as a guy with a, very average-sized schlong? I mean, I'm willing to put in the work, I just don't really have the tools. You know what I mean?
Well, he might give you a sympathy fuck. Now if you keep telling enough sad stories, okay, you will get to old hacks, because he's a sympathetic character. And he's basically a nurse at heart. He's a nurse. He wants to comfort the afflicted.
Maybe I could like put it in your pooper.
I like my comfort.
But you know, I don't know about you doing anything to me with that. Keep in mind, I've got 7.5 inches, and not one bit of that kid's around. Not one bit.
Damn you. Just when I think I can hate you more. You son of a fucking bitch.
7.5 inches, 135 pounds, 5'11". Like, I'm essentially a femboy with a huge penis.
What, like close to 300 pounds and 5.5 inches, maybe 6 on a good day? That doesn't do it for you? You son of a bitch.
Sweaty folds. Get lost in them. Don't even know what I'm fucking. Am I inside you, or are those just your folds?
Does it really matter in the end? Does it really matter?
Listen,
Let's be honest.
I don't want to fuck your sweaty folds. That's disgusting. Like, why would I put myself in that? That is just like sticking my dick in a biohazard bin full of needles.
Biohazard bin full of needles? Come on. That's a little bit worse. I think. Maybe a little bit.
Yeah, my folds are clean.
Yeah, they don't got
okay?
like AIDS or something. Jeez. You know, he's not like he's a cactus with AIDS.
Also, I like to go for walks, and I smoke like a chimney. And I'm pretty sure Gary could agree with those, because like we could go for walks and do videos somewhere, like outside of his home, and just kind of chill. You know, it'd be very cool.
Yeah, whatever. Chill. Yep. Whatever. We'll see. It's dark enough, and it's night and stuff, and you don't know. Whoops. I did a furry.
Furry?
Yeah, well, Cats is almost a furry. He's like a slick furry. It's like a furry in scuba. Scuba furry.
He's like a raven. Or a crow.
And I am one hot-looking man. You've got to admit, like, I can pull off not looking like a man at all. True story.
But Gary's mind to change.
Oh. Tall, but like playing it off well. Just looks like a tall, good-looking woman. True story. And I'm sure Gary can appreciate that. I'm sure he's one for.
Gary, are you like 5'2" or something?
Exactly. Yeah, I'm 5'2". Yeah, exactly. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, I've done the tall women thing. I like the tall women thing. So it worked for me.
Oh,
Wow, Romanian
no.
guy's a lot taller than I was. Wow, Romanian guy's tall.
That's so fucking wrong. I don't need a woman to be tall. Let's get it straight here. What the... No.
It's because you feel, you know, really, just not good enough. You don't feel superior. You have an inferiority complex. Got to make up for it with dominant, male characteristics. You primitive.
Yeah, I mean, well, whatever. I don't want to get
As
into
you stand up. Like
whatever. Enough of this stuff. But yeah, but the tall thing does sort of work with a woman, just because you know that it's more of a things are in the right place kind of thing. I mean, you can reach everything better.
Gary, I am very flexible. I have double joints in every single joint in my body.
Yeah, whatever. You're making yourself out to be some sort of circus creature now. I have everything. I have some antennas, and I have Martian communication devices, and I'm like so
I'm just
fantastic.
saying,
All my
can
my
see
anus
things
has a
below your
brain.
mind.
I have brains on all my fingers. I have like a Chinese extra organ stolen by the Japanese from the Chinese when they stole all their skin. I have extra skin. Oh yeah, that I just keep that in the closet though. I really don't use it when I am having sex.